This is News Hour on Ifako Radio. Good morning, I'm Alani Telolade. The major headlines: Sick and stranded. Presidential order fails to curb soaring drug prices. FG shuts 22 illegal tertiary institutions. PDP NEC gets zoning report today amid convention crisis. Tinubu arrives in Brazil for state visit. Kidnap kingpin captured in Nasarawa as police arrest 6 suspects. Sports: Broke retired players should be jailed, Ideye. Afrobasket: The Tigers to return from Angola today. Entertainment: Priscilla Ojo, Juma Jux, welcome baby boy in Canada. BB Niger Season 10: Jason J emerges interim head of house, snubs Sultana during guest selection. News in detail. Sick and stranded. Presidential order fails to curb soaring drug prices. Despite President Bola Tinubu's executive order in June 2024, aimed at reducing drug costs by abolishing tariffs, excise duties and value-added tax on pharmaceutical machinery and raw materials, Nigeria continues to battle soaring medication prices. The intended policy designed to ease the financial burden on patients remains largely unenforced, leading to no relief for consumers or manufacturers. The Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Mohammed Pate, on June 28, 2024, announced on X that President Bola Tinubu signed an executive order aiming to increase local production of healthcare products. Pate noted that the order introduces zero tariffs, excise duties, and VAT on specified machinery, equipment, and raw materials, aiming to reduce production costs and enhance our local manufacturers' competitiveness. However, new data shows that drug prices in Nigeria have surged alarmingly, despite government promises of relief. For most Nigerians, relief remains painfully out of reach. Instead of dropping, many essential medicines have climbed between 30% and 100% in just 14 months. In June 2024 to 18,000 in August 2025, while a glucometer spiked 41% from 2,500 naira to 29,000 naira. For hypertension patients, prescriptions are no less costly. Metformin increased by 30%, moving from 500 naira to 650 naira, while amlodipine climbed 33%, rising from 1,800 naira to 2,400 naira. Exforge, another hypertension drug, surged 83% from 32,800 naira to 60,000 naira. The situation is there for malaria treatment, as drug prices have nearly doubled. Coartem, a widely used anti-malaria, jumped 124% from 3,800 naira to 8,500 naira, while artesunate injection climbed 56% from 1,600 naira to 2,500 naira. The price of Lokmal tablet rose from 1,200 naira last year to 2,450 naira now, which is 104.2% increase. Only a handful of medicines became cheaper. Augmentin dropped by 24% from 18,500 naira in June 2024 to 14,000 naira in August 2025. The Ventolin inhaler also fell by 12% from 8,500 naira to 7,500 naira. FG shuts 22 illegal tertiary institutions. The National Commission for Colleges of Education has uncovered and shut down 22 illegal colleges of education. The discovery was made during a crackdown on illegal colleges of education in the country. The development was revealed in the Commission's achievements. The NCCE identified and shut down 22 illegal colleges of education operating across the country. The NCCE conducted personal audits, financial monitoring in all the 21 federal colleges of education, the Commission said. PDP NEC gets zoning reports today amid convention crisis. The People's Democratic Party will today receive the report of its zoning committee at the 102nd National Executive Committee meeting, amid deepening tensions over the party's planned national convention. The zoning committee, chaired by Bayelsa State Governor Doye Ediri, with Zamfara Governor Daudu Lawal as vice chairman and Plateau Governor Caleb Mutfwang as secretary, was constituted in July to share the 19 National Working Committee offices between the North and South. Multiple party sources confirmed that the committee had recommended the retention of existing zoning formula, under which the North and South will continue to hold their current positions. The NEC is expected to ratify the report at its 2 p.m. session today. A PDP NWC insider said, "From the report we have seen, the zoning committee upheld the current zoning formula. The South has already microzoned its offices to the geopolitical zones, while the North will finalize its own arrangements after the NEC." Tinubu arrives in Brazil for state visit. President Bola Tinubu arrived in Brazil on Monday to begin a state visit aimed at strengthening diplomatic and economic ties with Brazil. He was received at the Brasilia Air Base by senior Brazilian government officials, including Ambassador Carlos Sergio Sobral Duarte and Ambassador Carlos José Ariel Moreno Gassati, Brazil's ambassador to Nigeria. In a statement on Monday, the special advisor to the president on information and strategy, Bayo Ononuga, highlighted the significance of the visit. He said, "The official welcome ceremony with full military honors will take place on Monday at the Planalto Palace. The leaders will witness the signing of Memorandum of Understanding and address a joint press conference afterwards." Upon arrival, Tinubu, who flew in from Los Angeles, United States, was also met by Nigeria's Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Bianca Ojukwu. Other members of the Nigerian delegation, including ministers, heads of government agencies, and private sector leaders, later welcomed him at his hotel. Man arrested after girlfriend dies inside Osun apartment. The Osun State Police Command has launched a probe into the circumstances surrounding the death of a lady identified as Bidemi Omole in Esauke town in Osun State, in the house of her boyfriend known as Yinka. Sources in the town said that Bidemi, after arriving at her boyfriend's house on Friday evening, suddenly took ill and died shortly after. The incident, which occurred around 9:30 p.m., threw the community into panic as many residents reportedly thronged the house of the suspect in Okesa area as soon as the news of the death spread. A resident of the neighborhood where the incident occurred, simply identified as Taye, said the deceased died not long after she arrived at her boyfriend's house. She added, "We heard the cry for help and we all ran towards Yinka's house. Before I arrived at the scene, many people were already there. I saw some security officers, but the crowd was overwhelming and it was already late." The deceased was believed to be heading for a vigil as of the time the death occurred. She usually attends a vigil on Fridays. The police have arrested the boyfriend. He is with them already. Island-based Nigerian faces trial after breaking neighbors' windows. A Nigerian national based in Dublin, Ireland, Stanley Abayenemi, is facing prosecution for allegedly attacking his neighbor, Vilmantas Zutskis, following claims of racist abuse. According to a report by Irish outlet Sunday World on Saturday, the High Court in Dublin refused Abayenemi's request for an interim injunction to restrain Zutskis from allegedly directing racist abuse at him. Abayenemi, who operates a car cleaning business in Talalite, had told the court that Zutskis repeatedly subjected him to racial harassment. "He will come to my unit and racially abuse me and my workers. John Oniugbo Bina called us monkeys, placing bananas in front of our shop and threatening us with deportation back to Nigeria in a container," Abayenemi stated in his affidavit. He further alleged that Zutskis' behavior was aggressive and obstructive, including threats to his staff, interference with his customers, and even a burglary in which he claimed to have lost €200,000 worth of cash and stock. However, presiding Judge Justice Emily Egon, after reviewing the video footage of an April incident, stated that the Nigerian businessman had not been entirely truthful in his account. Kidnap kingpin captured in Nasarawa as police arrest 6 suspects. Operatives of Nasarawa State Police Command attached to the Doma Division have arrested the notorious kidnap kingpin Mohammed Bami of Yelwa village. The command's public relations officer, SP Rahman Nansel, confirmed the arrest in a statement on Sunday in Lafia, the state capital. According to the statement, the suspect is responsible for multiple kidnappings and armed robberies across the Doma local government area of the state and its environs. Nansel disclosed that the suspect, who narrowly escaped arrest last month when his gang members were apprehended, finally ran out of luck during a clearance operation at Doka Forest. Eagle Hide operatives spotted him in a desperate bid to evade capture. He pulled a knife to attack the officers, but was swiftly overpowered and arrested. Upon interrogation, Zomo led detectives to their hideouts at Alagie village, Doma, where the following dangerous exhibits were recovered: one pump-action rifle, one locally made AK-47 rifle with magazines, 2 live ammunitions and 5 cartridges, 1 knife and a rope, 2 techno handsets, and a pair of NSCDC's uniform, the statement read further. The PPRO also confirmed the arrest of 5 suspected members of the notorious 10-man kidnapping syndicate in a separate sting operation based on credible intelligence. Nansel said the suspects were arrested by undercover operatives attached to our area command at Gidon Taku village of Busel Chiefdom in the Awa local government area of the state. Sports. Broke retired players should be jailed, Ideye. Former Super Eagles forward Brown Ideye has urged footballers to take financial planning seriously, insisting those who end up broke after retirement deserve jail time. The 2013 African Cup of Nations winner, who recently announced his retirement from international football, used his official X account to advise active players to treat their wages as a lifetime salary earned in just a few years. Footballers, start saving for your future from day one. No matter how small your salary is, put something aside for your retirement, Ideye wrote. He added that players should also pray for the right support system, stressing the importance of good people and a reliable partner after their career ends. The 35 years old was responding to an online debate about players who failed to invest wisely. A follower had argued that professionals, particularly those who played in Europe, have little excuse not to build solid financial security. They should be jailed for life if after they retired from playing, they can't feed themselves, Ideye replied to the follower. The debate started after ex-defender Taribo West's emotional outburst at the burial of late goalkeeper Peter Rufai on Friday, when the former Inter Milan star condemned the alleged neglect of Nigerian football heroes by both the Nigerian Football Federation and the Lagos State government. AfroBasket the Tigers to return from Angola today. Nigeria's senior men's team, the Tigers, will jet into the country on Monday today, following their participation at the 31st edition of the FIBA AfroBasket tournament, which took place in Angola from August 12 to 24. The coach, Mohamed Abdurrahman, led side had been eliminated from the tournament last Wednesday after suffering a 91-75 defeat at the hands of regional rivals and continental powerhouse Senegal in the quarter-final stages, but did not leave the southern African country because the departure dates on their return tickets had been put for Monday, August 25. However, several senior figures in the team had requested the Nigerian Basketball Federation to change the departure dates on their tickets, but the federation reportedly refused. Meanwhile, a couple of the team's players, including Austin Rockets guard Josh Okogie, personally purchased their return tickets before leaving Angola for their respective bases. Entertainment. Priscilla Ojo Juma jokes, welcome baby boy in Canada. Nollywood star Iyabo Ojo is now a proud grandmother, as her daughter Priscilla Ojo and Tanzanian musician Juma Jokes have welcomed their first baby, a baby boy named Rakim Ayomide Nkambala in Canada. The news was confirmed by Iyabo Ojo in a post shared on her social media handles on Sunday, August 24, 2025, where she expressed her joy and gratitude for the safe delivery of both mother and child. Priscilla and Juma Jokes, who tied the knot earlier this year, with wedding ceremonies held between February and May 2025, first announced their pregnancy in July 2025. Just 3 days ago, the couple hosted a blue-themed gender reveal party, officially confirming they were expecting a boy. The announcement has sparked widespread congratulations from fans and fellow celebrities across Nigeria and Tanzania. Priscilla, a Nigerian influencer and entrepreneur, and Juma Jokes, a celebrated East African singer, have been in the public eye since confirming their relationship last year, with their union becoming one of the most talked about celebrities' marriages of 2025. Both mother and child are reportedly in good health, and the families are said to be in high spirits as they celebrate this milestone. BB Naija Season 10. Jason J emerges interim head of house, snubs Sultana during guest selection. Big Brother Naija Season 10 housemate Jason J has once again claimed the head of house crown after emerging interim head of house during Sunday night games. This marks the second time Jason is securing the title this season, further cementing his position as one of the strong contenders alongside Doris in the house. The Sack Race themed challenge, which took place shortly after the live eviction show that sent Victory and Gigi Jasmine packing, tested the agility and coordination of the housemates. Each contestant was required to step into a sack, hold it firmly, and up to the finish line. The winners advanced to the next stage of the contest, while the poorest performer was assigned the snail of the house role. At the end of the 10th round, Jason J was declared the winner, while Mide was named house snail for week 5. The punishment places her on compulsory toilet cleaning duties throughout the week and also automatically puts her up for eviction. Recap of the major headlines. Sick and stranded. Presidential order fails to curb soaring drug prices. FG shuts 22 illegal tertiary institutions. PDP NEC gets zoning reports today amid convention crisis. Tinubu arrives in Brazil for state visit. Kidnap kingpin captured in Nasarawa as police arrest 6 suspects. Sports. Broke retired players should be jailed today. Afrobasket. The Tigers to return from Angola today. Entertainment. Priscilla Ojo, Juma Jux, welcome baby boy in Canada. BB Naija Season 10, Jason J emerges interim head of house, snub Sultana during guest selection. Follow us on all our social media handles. Facebook at Ifako Radio, YouTube at Ifako Radio, X at Ifako Radio, WhatsApp at Ifako Radio, Instagram at Ifako_radio. For news reporting, contact us at ifakoradio@gmail.com or call or WhatsApp 091 22 22 7433. Special thanks to the news producer Olanreti Olusegun and assistant news producer Gbenga Farambi. Thanks for watching. I'm Olanreti Ololade. Have a productive Monday. God bless Ifako Jai.
Looking for a reliable brand for import and export, logistics and cargo services, ticket booking, or general merchandising? At Divine and Grace Enterprises, they specialize in seamless global trade, efficient cargo handling, top-notch travel support, and trusted merchant services. Whether it's getting your goods across borders, booking a flight, or managing cargo with precision, they deliver with speed, reliability, and care. You can visit them at Nako Export Warehouse, International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos State. You can contact them on 0803-406-1483, 0817-287-4375, or email it divineandgraceenterprises@gmail.com. Divine and Grace Enterprise, your reliable brand for logistics and merchandise.